While most of the country is focused on 2020, one new documentary is looking further down the road. Producers of Trump 2024 want to paint two pictures of what our country might look like in 2024. One, if President Trump is reelected to a second term, and another, if he is not. Take a look.
We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America.
The left, in the words of Barack Obama, want to fundamentally transform the United States of America. I don't. I want to improve the United States of America.
I think Donald Trump's one of the worst things to happen to this country.
When he was elected, I cried.
The guy has integrity.
I think he's a racist.
Yeah, Trump is real.
I think he's a crazy bugger.
I go, oh my, this is going to be a problem today.
So he cusses when he gets mad. He says things that are brutally honest, but you have to look past that and look at what he's done for this country so far.
This is ridiculous.
I don't think he's a typical politician at all.
He's a danger for the world.
We need to be secure.
I love America, and I think that he does too.
I cannot forgive him.
Oh, he said something wrong. It hurt somebody's feelings. I'm so sorry.
Well, let's get real here.
This great republic of ours was built on the notion of individual liberty, individual freedom, and that means individual responsibility.
America is a fragile experiment in liberty. The left wishes to undo that experiment.
This is not about Donald Trump per se. This is about principles to govern a country.
We are a nation of laws.
This is good or bad. This is whether our country is going to get better or whether it's going to get worse.
Sooner or later, a secularist is going to win.
Joining us now by Zoom are Paul Crouch Jr., one of the film's producers, and Mike Lindell, the founder of MyPillow, and one of the backers of Trump 2024. And so, Paul, we'll start off with you. What do you expect from the film? Why are you taking this approach?
Well, I think our initial approach was really to show evangelicals and to show the world a side of Trump that the secular media just will not show. You know, they are so just adamant about getting this guy out of office, tearing this guy down. And listen, there is another side of Donald Trump that people have not seen, and we want to present it.
All right. Well, Mike, let's ask you. What do you think is one of the worst things that could happen by 2024 if Trump is not reelected?
If he's not reelected, it's a doom. I mean, I can't say it any other way. I think this is the most important election in history. I come from a time where I didn't know anything about politics. Well, I know now they are the most important things that affect our lives every single day.
Well, let me take the other side, and I'll give it as a toss-up. Either one can answer it, because I hear this a lot, both within the Christian world and within the secular world. And it's along the lines of, as a Christian, knowing what you know about Donald Trump's behavior, how can evangelical Christians participate in this? And if he were a member of your church, wouldn't you have some concerns about his behavior? How do you respond to that?
Can I jump in there, Mike? I mean, I want to jump through the screen, Gordon. Listen, we did not elect Donald Trump to be the pastor of our church or my church or your church. We elected him to be president. And one thing that we explore in this film very, very clearly is, will God use flawed leaders? And the answer is absolutely yes. Look at Peter, look at Paul, look at anybody that has been used for anything good in the kingdom. My parents, your parents, none of us are perfect.
All right, Mike, I'll let you throw in on this one.
Yeah, I'll tell you, anyone, you know, I'm a flawed person. I was an ex-crack cocaine addict. And, you know, when I have firsthand that I was blessed to be able to meet Donald Trump in a private meeting before he was elected president. So I can tell everyone out there, you know what, this is a guy that God has chosen for such a time as this. He wasn't chosen to be pastor of our church. It's like this, I'll tell you. It's kind of like what the doctor thing. Would you rather have a doctor you really like, but he doesn't know what he's doing, or they've sent us done some bad operations for 50 years? Or would you rather have the best surgeon in the world, but you just don't like certain things about him?
All right, well, you've reached out to private citizens, you've reached out to Christians to help back the project. What has been the response?
I've put it out to my social media to go to Trump2024.film, and I've heard just everyone that I've talked to. I think it's been an amazing response, because everybody realizes the seriousness of what's going to happen coming up in November, and we've got to get the message out there to people on the left. This is my message: it's not just people that traditionally are don't know which way to vote, or people on the left. Educate them and say, here's what are the things he's done that's manifested good in your own life, or for our Christian values. And I think it's been amazing.
All right. Well, the film Trump 2024 will be released in September this year. And if you want to learn more about the project, all you have to do is go to Trump2024.film. That's a unique web address, .film, for more information. Paul and Mike, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us on.